Welcome back, y'all. Today's a video and a Brawlhalla video and a story how basically I just don't talk to Michael, Victor, Caesar. Yeah, I haven't played this in a long time. So I was scrolling through my old videos and I saw that, oh, we don't play each other, and that's because I don't talk to Michael or Victor or Caesar. I don't talk to none of them. The reason why I don't talk to none of them is because, well, it was because they'll just make fun of me and it would just be pissing me off. It was constantly that I was made fun of. That honestly, when they did it, I really didn't even care at time to time. I just let them do it. So at the time when they were doing it to me, I just never really noticed because they done it so many times. So honestly, it wouldn't matter to me if they made fun of me because they done it so many times that it wouldn't matter. But when I realized that when they were just making fun of me, so I stopped talking to them for a long time. I really stopped. Like, I still would, like, in touch with them, like, time to time. We'll be playing some video games together, but it wasn't like how we used to, like how, you know, we play Brawlhalla or Cold War or any video game. And I'm realizing that if it wasn't for some of them, I really wouldn't be as, like, naturally cool as some people would say. People would say I'm just a dick sometimes. That's how I just normally am. I'm just normally a dick. And so that was reason one. And reason two is that I really just don't play as much anymore. Like, as you see, I haven't posted a video in so long is because, well, since I'm playing sports now, I really just don't see the point of playing as much video games as I used to. That's not something how I would say back then when I was playing a lot. That was something, oh, I'm just quitting. No, when I said I was just quitting for a bit, it wasn't gonna be, oh, for like a long time. That's how it was for me. I was gone for years, not even years, months. And to the point where when I came back, I wasn't a Apex rank partner anymore, as you guys would know. I would never upload ranked videos of Apex because at the time I wasn't really into that YouTube stuff. Like, I wouldn't be uploading. It was like mainly back then Fortnite and Brawlhalla videos. But yeah, any reason I just stopped really playing with them and talking to them. And when I done that, I stopped being a ranked partner. I wasn't really there, and I wouldn't blame that on myself. I was just mainly, I was still back then, I was fat. I want to say fat, but I was fat, so I was just trying to lose weight a lot, and that's what school was helping me. I was in athletics, so I was losing weight, so I wasn't really mainly playing as much, and I was kind of punished at the time because I had gotten in trouble at school. That's for another time. But what I did was basically stole the bike. And where I'm at over here, it wasn't, I want to say the gang affiliation, but I was like with some like bad people at the time, so I was kind of doing dumb stuff to the point where I was pretty sure I wasn't even supposed to pass 6th grade. How bad I was doing. Like, I was so bad that I'm pretty sure I could have gone to summer school, but like nearing the end of the year, I was locking my shit together because it was just crazy for me how I was so close to failing and all of that. And yeah, that's why I stopped playing, and I didn't upload for a quick like whole months and months. And I stopped being a regular rank partner. They traded me. I was a rank, because we were playing mainly ranked 3s. But it was so bad to like I could have gotten kicked out of my school, but I really didn't, because I was like, mind you, it was like my first year here and I didn't do mainly anything. I never saw the principal's office. I'm pretty sure the only time when I saw the principal's office is when my teacher would send me for like a whole so yeah, I was really just sending for the dumbest things ever. And when I had done that, I didn't get mad or anything. I accepted my punishment, so I really did not play. Cause I know what I did was wrong either way. I should have not done it, but at the time I was still with bad people. And if it wasn't for them, I would have not been where I was at. So I stopped playing like constantly. I stopped playing for like a good whole like month, or no, a whole 3 months. I wasn't playing, and when I didn't play, that was when they had traded me for me, and they traded for Caesar to play rank. So in reality, there were 3 trios, but rank, I don't think rank was added after I started playing. And they were like already a trio, like they already had their trio, it was them. But for me, I was like a backup, because Caesar was never on. He was always at his grandma's house that never had Wi-Fi. No disrespect to him, but he's probably doing something right now what I would not be doing. So yeah, I would right now, if it wasn't for Michael or like some of them telling me to get into YouTube, I would not be here. But I noticing the difference when I don't play with them. My views are like dumb low. I mind you, I'm like a 20 subscriber, like minimum 20 subscriber channel, but like I understand. Brawlhalla's kind of like in my opinion, when I was playing with them, I hated Brawlhalla because they were better at me, but it really sucked. And another reason is that we stopped talking to each other. It would be because I was doing okay after the punishment. I accepted it, so I'm pretty sure I never. I believe, yeah, after that all happened, I was mainly never really, well, after all that shit happened, I really came back and there was nothing for me to do. I was already traded out for Caesar. I kind of did it on myself. I kind of messed myself up for hanging around with the bad people. And that's why I wasn't really a rank member anymore. I was basically, they couldn't play rank without Caesar, because Caesar was like their guy. But Caesar wouldn't let me be as a substitute. But that was his problem. Like, he just does not like being left out. That's how it just is. That's how Caesar is. But I'm not saying no disrespect to Caesar. I'm just saying that's how Caesar is and how he plays. That's all to him. I get it. He was the rank partner. I was switched out for a reason, because I wasn't playing, and I understand him. And I really kind of just stopped talking to them, because it was trash. Like, they were like treating me like jack shit. Like, it was so bad. I hated like I even hated joining a party sometimes. After like we got in like a big fights. It got like, and plus we were always changing the clans. I remember our old clan was Solar, and then it was Chaos. reason it was Solar, because it was one of my brother's friends that I knew since he was in kindergarten, Henry. He was like the leader of the Solar clan, and basically he did what we did. But Henry wasn't a bad person. It's just when he talks, he doesn't think what he says. He just says it. So when he says it, it's already done. You already said it. You can't say, oh, my bad. For Henry, it's hard for him to say sorry because he, in his opinion, he thinks he's right. So yeah, and they changed the clan when I came back. It was a big fight, and that's what the thing I hated them about. Some of them, what they did, like they'll get into fights, and then the next day they'll be saying sorry. Not the next day, like it'll take like a month or like a whole year, I believe. It took like a couple of months for them to say sorry. And yeah, that's how it was. It was just like that for a long time. Well, I believe I came back and they were like, oh, we're not talking. No, it was after I came back, and I wasn't on for like a whole week because I had gone out on a trip, and I came back on the trip I believe on a Saturday. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play my game for like a couple of, like 2 days, what I have. And when I came back, I was surprised to say, when I joined, they were like, oh, Valentine, yeah, like we kind of stopped talking to Henry. I was like, why, what happened? He was like, oh, he said some stuff about, you know, you, me, all of us. And I was kind of weird why he would say something about me, because I wasn't really like there. So I wouldn't know why he would say something about me. But knowing how he is, he's always been like that. Like, he just says it without talking or thinking about it, what he's gonna say. That's how he always been is, and that's how he's always gonna be. So yeah, our clan was breaking up like left and right. It was like new clan after new one, and I believe they got in a fight this time. Like, they said I left for another trip, but I didn't go to Miami. I went to somewhere else. And my trip, I saw Michael and just Michael and Henry and other friend that we were so good, Adolfo. Yeah, he left the clan by himself because we were all just toxic at the time. I'm sorry that I was toxic, and I don't think he sees my videos, but if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I was toxic. It was not really a cool thing, and it wasn't really funny for me what I said about your mom. I take that shit all back. And mind you, when I was like with these guys, like I was so toxic so much, like it wouldn't even be funny. I remember Clan Wars had started. That was when all my toxic shit happened. Clan Wars. Caesar, actually, his wife, he had to go, so I substituted for him, but we couldn't play. And when that also happened, I was also with Adolfo and Michael. And mind you, this man Adolfo, I don't know how, but this man, he makes the impossible possible, bro. I remember when I was playing with him in Warzone, that's when we mainly fought. We fought so much, it wasn't even funny. Hold on, I'm at 3 stock. So yeah, it was really like that a lot, and when I mean it was just constantly where it wasn't really good. And I believe now looking back at it, we were very like still young at the time. Like I remember I was like 11 to 12. I was like almost like, I'm pretty sure I was still 11 and 12. Like 11, about to hit in my 12 years, about to be a preteen. And when I hit puberty, like that shit hit me like kind of bad, because like, oh, like I was mainly like, at that time I was like still like in my house and COVID shit happened. So when I hit that shit happened, I kind of got way more fatter. And so my 6th grade and my 7th grade year this year, I actually just been doing a lot of sports. Like I joined my school's football team. They didn't make it a championship. We didn't make it a city. I went to my school's basketball. I joined my school's basketball team, made 18. It was we made to the third. We made it to the 3rd place in the whole. We played against a bunch of good schools, and I'm hoping next year I could defeat them, play better like I did. I didn't play too hot this year. I wasn't really that hot. I was dropping like minimum, like I'm pretty sure 2 points a game. It was hard because they were faster, and they've been doing it for a long time. So this whole time, like I just been like getting like stronger. I'm not lying to y'all. I swear, like if you see me squat 215, you'll be surprised how I squat that shit. Cause like in the beginning, I couldn't even do only 100 on squats, and now, what, like the year's almost over, I could do like 215 now. Like that's kind of crazy, cause mainly I wasn't really into weights. Like I wasn't really doing much. So yeah, I really just stopped. I just stopped playing. That was really one reason, and one reason only. I just ended that man's whole career. And I believe if I never stole that bike, I probably would still be talking to them. Just not like that as much, since I had like basketball games I'll be coming late and like things like that. And I'm really just like getting into like, mind you, like I did it like I'm really sure like 3 girls since like I literally got here. I just really just been I dated this one girl like for 2 weeks. It was kind of, it was kind of great because we were kissing and shit, but like to find out like the person was cheating you, so yeah, I really wasn't like really up to like date. Like I'm pretty sure I got cheated on 3 times since I've been here, and it kind of sucks. Mind you, I know there's a broker, but like don't get with your friend's ex. But honestly, I really am not the type of guy. But unless if you tick me off, then I'm gonna get with your ex, nigga. Like I'm showing you. Yeah. So this year's kind of been kind of toxic and shit like that. But I'm just here to tell you that I'm trying to, you know, I just asked for Michael's phone number since I got a new phone and shit. I'm trying to ask for this man's number so we could, like, you know, I could play with them again to see what's up. But if it's not gonna, I hope this time it could be different. And if it's not different, then it's gonna stay like that. I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm just doing this video to, you know, to get things off my chest. That's why I'm not playing with them. But if you guys are seeing this video, I hope we could like get back together and like play like we used to, just differently way mattered. Like stop with that whole toxic shit that we used to have, because there will be one person in that party that will start some shit and it'll get all of us involved. It was not funny. And yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I just wanted to say that what was up, and that was it's up. So